Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from Forever Conscious, and this is the last energy forecast for 2016. I will be taking a short break from these videos and I will be back on January 8th. But if you want to stay updated and you want to I will be writing some energy forecasts. I'll be writing on the website, but I'll also be updating some little energy forecasts on Instagram. So please join me on Instagram if you want to stay up to date, and I will put the link below. Otherwise, I will be back on January 8th. So this energy forecast will be a little bit longer because I'm going to take you through some of the stuff that will be occurring. Three main things I want to talk about is the Capricorn New Moon, Mercury Retrograde, and the energy of 2017. So they're the three things I'll be touching on in this video. So the energy for the week ahead. We've been coming down from the supermoons. We had 3 supermoons over the last 3 months that were all about illumination and bringing illumination to the surface. So we had the last supermoon last week, and now we have everything on the surface and we're able to look at stuff and assess and review. So that'll be the energy for the week ahead. We're going to be in assess and review mode. We're going to be thinking about where we've been, where we're maybe heading, and where to next. We're going to be assessing and reviewing. Through this assess and review process, I also want you to celebrate all the amazing things that you have done this year. I want you to really acknowledge your body, acknowledge your heart, and acknowledge your soul for guiding you through 2016. Really take some time to celebrate and honor yourself, because if you're watching this video, you made it. So that's a lot to celebrate. So review and reflect. That'll be the energy for this week. Now, you've heard me say it, 2016 has been a year of endings. That doesn't mean you can't end things in 2017, and it also doesn't mean you can't start things in 2016. It's just the general theme for the year. And so with that in mind, you may be prompted to think about the things that you want to end, but also now the things that you want to begin. You don't necessarily have to take action and have everything sorted out before 2017. You have time. It's just essentially now about preparing the soil. 2016, we've been ending a 9-year cycle. That's a really long time. And 2017, we're going to be beginning a new 9-year cycle. You have a lot of time, so be gentle with yourself and don't feel like you have to have everything sorted out. In fact, we're still going to be holding a lot of space for 2016 until the sun shifts into Aries, which is really in astrology the start of the new year. So we have still a lot of time until March of next year to kind of transition from 2016 into the vibration of 2017. You have time, relax. You do not need to have everything sorted out before the calendar clicks over onto January 1st. We have also this week Mercury Retrograde, January 19th. Have you ever heard don't shoot the messenger? Mercury is the messenger of the gods, and every time he goes retrograde, and look, I've been guilty of this too, we shoot him down. We get angry at him, we get mad at him, we blame Mercury for all these terrible things, and that's just the vibe I want to help you shift out of. I have come to realize that when Mercury goes retrograde, it is actually an extremely amazing, powerful, awesome, wonderful time. And I want to be able to share that message with you, and then you pass it along when people find that Mercury retrograde is like the worst time ever. Mercury, let me explain something. Mercury, as the messenger of the gods, can travel across time and space and into all sorts of different dimensions, seen and unseen. When he's in retrograde, he travels through the unseen dimensions, finding messages for you. Mercury travels through the underworld, through the depths of your soul to deliver a message. So if your life is chaos during a Mercury retrograde, if things are all over the place, topsy-turvy, upside down, Mercury is giving you a message. So instead of shooting him down, why not look at that message and see, what do I need to get here? What's Mercury trying to show me? What is Mercury trying to point out to me? So actually, when Mercury is retrograde, we're able to hear his messages a lot easier than when he's not in retrograde, when he's in the seen dimension. So Mercury retrograde, please, it's not a terrible time. It's actually a very, very powerful time where Mercury is traveling through our soul and digging stuff up for us to hear and see. Mercury is retrograding in Capricorn and will go direct on January 8th, the day I will be back. So I will intuit some of the messages that Mercury is delivering for all of us on a global scale, and I will share some of those with you on January 8th. So pay attention. What messages are coming up for you around Mercury retrograde? If you don't feel a retrograde, it's usually a sign that Mercury's in there and he didn't really find anything to dig up. You're cool. But if things are like all over the place, delays and all the other usual stuff that comes along with Mercury retrograde, it's a message. So pay attention and look at it in a really positive way, because when he delivers information, it's to raise your consciousness, and that's why we're here, right? Watching these videos. Did I talk about the new moon? Okay, the new moon in Capricorn. This new moon is about thinking about where you want to go, where you want to be, what kind of energy do you want to put out into the world. Capricorn energy is sort of about taking responsibility for the energy you're putting out of you and then into the greater sphere of the universe. So that will all be great things to think about on this new moon. I will be writing an article about it on the site, so you can stay tuned with that. But this new moon is going to be a perfect time actually to set goals and to think about the energy that you want to put out into the world for 2017. And then 2017, the year of fresh starts and new beginnings, it has some beautiful energy. The first part till March is very transitionary, and then after that 2017 really kicks into gear, and I think you're really gonna like 2017. It has a much higher energetic vibration than 2016, and it feels full of delicious goodies. Finally, I will say I am hosting a retreat in Los Angeles in March. I would love to see you there. I will post a link below and you can find out more about the retreat and what you're going to cover and what we're going to do. But I will be there and I really hope to see you there too. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me this year. I appreciate your support. I get wonderful messages every single week and I love reading them. So thank you so much. It helps keep me motivated to keep doing these energy forecasts. So I appreciate your support and your time. And I wish you a wonderful and happy holiday season and an amazing, safe, abundant 2017. I'm Tanaz from Forever Conscious. Thank you so much.